Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all trader around the US. Today, February 16, 2022. So the first one, we can take a look at Dow Jones gain up like over 400 points. That's mean 1.22%. Nasdaq gain up like 348 point. SP 500 gain up 69 point. Russell 55 point. So all those is the main one of the US stock system. And now we can take a look a little bit in Canada. That's SBTSX getting up 150 point. TX60 getting up 8. And CP3 getting up 173 point. And SEM is 12 point. All of them, all the Canada is getting up like all the big one and small one get over 500 point this morning. And we can total is Asia is Nikkei is getting up like almost 600 point. Hong Kong getting up like 363 point. And Shanghai is 19 points. Like Shenzhen like 30 point. Nobody touched Shanghai anymore. Not much like before. Especially Hong Kong and Nikkei getting up a lot because that's the most biggest system in Asia because they hold up a lot. You can see it's 24,000 billion. Remember 27,000 billion is not million dollars, thousand. Each point is 1,000 billion. So we got in Europe is SA100 dropped 26 point, and DAX dropped 25 points, CAC 40 dropped 8 points, and ATX dropped 6 points. The whole Europe dropped over 125 points for everything, right? Because this is the one you see, that's just the main ones. The big one and the small one. Under this, I kind of pull them on the screen. Everything is up there, so we don't have a space to read. So it's the market overview for today. Is everything look green, look nice, but because like what I say is like this couple of weeks is actually like 3 weeks, but normally it's 2 weeks. This is the EQ reporting week, and every company try to get up after sleeping for the tax season, and does have to go up. And so the economy reporting is getting up a little bit because we export a lot of food like soybean, wheat, pork, all the corn stuff, and now it's good news for Bitcoin. Bitcoin BTC is just getting up a few days ago, like in a week. So with honestly, with billion dollars, they hang up out there with a lot of shareholder and the share buyers, and we can tell as nothing can change this. They say some company can change it, but they prove with the SEC, SEC, nothing can change it. And the employees in Bitcoin companies they're really happy. And anyway, they got a good deal to buy them. We have an opportunity to buy Bitcoin under $40,000. That's great, but and just overview, because that's really expensive and price is not that cheap, like few dollars a share, And especially YMM, that's the company, that's truck company. We can tell that YouTube jumped to like 21.5, and now it's around $9.86. It's not that bad. But anyway, in order to make money on this one, you have to buy from $8 down. Because if you buy more than $8, you don't make much profits on it. With this company, the first thing is $1 billion companies. They got $10 billion for the cap, and their V2 kind of. What's the V2 stand for? V2 is for whoever buy and sell every day. And we call them V2, especially the V1 getting up is really good. And inside the technique, we can see a lot of people buy it. Some people say, hey, I saw one day, like a lot of people sell it. I mean, in a certain hours. But when you total the percent who buy it, it's still more than people sell it. That means you decide to buy it or sell it or buy slowly. I recommend just buy small share, buy slowly, set up an order. You don't have to sit there and watch the phone over time. Just the thing is, your knowledge is the one more powerful. You just sit there, set up your order, and let the system does the job. You don't have to touch your finger and send the system or they send you the share. Then after that you can set them out. See that what I say 21.07 is the percent is sell, then 21.43 is the percent buying. And like you can see the number 4.76 is buy, and out people selling now 4.70. But a lot, like we got that big amount. There's not large amounts out there, and medium amount we got. It's still in the green side, higher than the red or orange side. It's good enough. Orange side is like they still sell out too. Some people holding it will be twins, but anyway, we just worry about sell and buy. People hold it's not worried about that much. When the red, that means the sell percent's higher, and we need to look at the holding percent. Or my student know where to find those number at. It's really easy to use. It's MB. That's the usually MB.com. I just have to short in the first two words. The second company is GetOM. Yeah, Joe Medica is one of the company been there for a long time. I mean, been there like around 2 years. Make them the market and a lot of the traders that are really crazy because they've been jumped to $2 some, and now it dropped back to 0.31 cents. I mean, the cap not that high enough, but this one we can hang around a little bit because cheap, Now this one I have to buy like around 28 cents now. And when we see the percents on here, what do you think? And I think the green one people still buy it more than people sell it. It's really cheap. You can buy 10,000 shares, 100,000 shares. But each order you can buy 1,000 shares. Don't have to move it too much because the 1,000 share costs you $300. 10,000 share costs you $3,000. I recommend start with 1,000 share or a few hundred share first. It depends on your account. And see, is what I say. Like the green part is more, and we get the total inflow is 819 and outflow flow is 630. That means green people buy it more than people sell it, even though don't worry about the holding. Buying and selling is more important than holding. So based on that chart, we can see very clear. So this knowledge is very important. Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you again tomorrow.